Today my topic is applications of LCM and HCM. Before I start word problems, first of all it's important to know how to identify whether we have to find LCM or HCM. So there are some keywords hidden inside the problem. So if there is a problem of LCM, there will be some keywords like least, same, all, or we have to check whether an event is repeating over and over, or are we purchasing something to get multiple items. If you find this kind of problem, then you have to find LCM. On the other hand, if there is a keyword called greatest, equal, or we are dividing something or arranging into rows and columns, splitting of things, for this kind of problems we have to find HCM. So let's start with the problem. So my first question is, two lighthouses flash their lights every 20 seconds and 30 seconds. They flash together at 9 pm. When will they next flash together? So what did we understand from the question? There are two lighthouses who flash their lights every 20 seconds and 30 seconds. They flash together at 9 pm. Now we have to find when will they next flash together. So there is a repetition that they are flashing their lights after some certain interval of time. So what do we do in that kind of problem? We have to find LCM. So we need to find LCM of 20 and 30. Let's find with ladder method. So both are multiples of 2. So we can divide 20 by 2. 2 tens are 20, 2 15s are 30, and 2 5s are 10, 15 as it is. Next prime number is 5. 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. So what are my factors here? 2 into 2 into 5 into 3. Yes? When I multiply all these numbers, I get the least common multiple. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 23s are 60. So LCM is 60. So as you can see, 60 is the LCM. So it means they will flash together after 60 seconds. Let's do another way. What are the multiples of 20? If you can see 20, again it will flash after 20 seconds, 40, then 60. First flash is for the other lighthouse, 30, then 60, then 90. So you can see the common multiple is 60, and it is the least common multiple. That's why we found LCM and we got the least common multiple as 60. It means after 60 seconds, the lighthouses will flash together. So what is the time? 9. After 1 minute, they will flash together. Let's do an activity. There is a room of size 12 by 8. It needs to be covered with some tiles. So what is the optimum size of tile required to cover the floor? I have few tiles. I'll show you. This is 2 by 2. This is 3 by 3. 4 by 4. 6 by 6. Then I have 8 by 8 and 12 by 12. So I have all these sizes. So I'll start with 2. So I have tiles of 2 by 2, different tiles. I'll start arranging the tiles on this floor. So we'll see. I'm using one white tile, which is also 2 by 2. So yes, you can say 2 by 2 tile is fine, we can use that. But the question is, what is the maximum size? Optimum size and maximum size. So yes, I can say 2 by 2 I can use. Let's see, 3 by 3. the tile that we can use, I'll keep it here. Rest I'll discard. So 3 by 3. Let's start. So, but 8 we can't divide with 3. So, using 3 by 3 tiles is not a good idea. It can't be used to cover the whole floor. My next option is 4 by 4. So I have some tiles. Of size 4 by 4. Oh yes, see, you can see clearly it is covering the area. So I can say 4 by 4 I can use because 4 divides 12 as well as 8. Next is 6. This is 6 by 6. There should be one more tile. This much space is left because 6 can divide 12 but 6 cannot divide 8. So we cannot use 6 by 6. Next option is 8 by 8. You can see it has covered half of the floor, but if I use one more tile of the same size, it will go beyond the space. So we can't use 8 because 8 cannot divide 12. It is not factor. Then the biggest tile is 12 by 12. As you can see, it is too big. So we can't use this. So I have two options now. One is 4, one is 2. One of size 4, one of size 2. So which is bigger? 4. 4 is bigger than 2. So maximum, greatest number that can divide 12 and 8 is 4. So we can use 4 by 4. So now I think it's clear why we use HCF. Why we are using HCF here. So here I have two numbers 12 and 8. Yes, what are the factors? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, then 8. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. So how to find HCF? Is common in both. Again 2 is common, so I am taking it one time. 2 2s are 4. So in the activity also we got the answer 4, and if we do it theoretically by solving the problem using numbers, then also I got the same answer 4. My next question is, two numbers 12 and 40 have their HCF 4. Find out LCM. In this question, I have two numbers 12 and 40 and HCF is given. So how to find out LCM? There is a formula. If we take product of HCF and LCM, that is equal to product of two numbers. Yes, here my HCF is 4. I don't know what is my LCM, and my numbers are 12 and 40, so their product. 4 into LCM is equal to 480. 12 into 40 is 480. So if I have to find LCM, 4 will go on the other side and it will divide 480. So what is my answer? 120. My LCM is 120. If I want to verify this answer, whether my LCM is correct or not, let's find 12 and 40. But this is again a ladder method. This is the shortcut when we use the formula. HCF into LCM is equal to product of two numbers. So 12 into 40 is equal to LCM into 4. So by calculating, I got my LCM 120. If you want to find it in the ladder method, that is again a long method. That is just for verification. So what are my factors here? 2 into 2 into 3 into 2 into 5. 2 to the 4, 4 3 is 12, 12 2 is 24, 24 5 is 120. My answer is correct, but this is the shorter way. Okay, my next question is, a teacher has 40 pens and 60 pencils. Find maximum number of students among whom she can distribute these items evenly. So here I have two keywords, maximum and distribute. Again, we are dividing the things. What we are dividing? 40 pens and 60 pencils. If I find HCF of 40 and 60, I will get the greatest number. That is greatest number of students, maximum number of students. So what are the factors of 40? By doing prime factorization of 40, I get the factors. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 5s are 40. Then I have 60. Let's do factorization of 60. 2 30s are 60, 2 15s are 30, 3 5s are 50, 5 1s are 5. So my factors here, 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. So what is common here? It's 2, again 2, then 5. So HCF is 2 into 2 into 5. That is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20. It means she can divide among 20 students. Among 20 students, she can divide equally these pens and pencils. So by finding HCF, we can find the number of students. So this is how we find HCF and LCM in word problems. I hope you understand. Thank you so much.